Oh my god, usually I'm not into Porsches, but that is a nice one. I realize these days, like everyone on YouTube, they're like getting in a photo with a sick car, like buying a sick car and putting it as their thumbnail. Well, you know what? I'm gonna play the same game. Boom! Gotta play the YouTube game, you know? Gotta keep up with the rest. Since I got over here, I've been like holiday beach mode, and yeah, I've let the facial hair grow out a little bit. So I don't know, on Snapchat, people and Instagram, some of you guys are saying keep it going, but I don't know. Me and Sarah might be going out tonight, so could have to get rid of it. Comment down below, what do you think? This is like two days worth of growth. I know it's pretty measly, but hey, you know, one day could be a decent beard. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was a wise decision. I look a few years younger, but look, hair grows back. Today's gonna be day in the life, you know, chilling, whatever it is, but I also, you know, want to address a few topics, and I think that's how to stay in shape when you're on holiday. So this morning I hit the gym, okay, and that's gonna be like my first recommendation is get in some exercise whenever you can. You don't have to go into the gym and set some PRs. Just go in there and stimulate your muscles in some way, shape or form, and then, you know, do activities like go for walks on the beach and just go out and get active, because, you know, it would be a shame not to as is. So today in the gym, I've been hitting like full body, because, you know, I'm here for 7 days, train every second day, so that's like, what, 3 full body workouts. So, you know, have decent frequency and get in some decent volume too. So that's what I've been basically doing. Obviously taking it easy. This is like a life deload like I talked about. But yeah, I didn't get to show the gym properly last time because there was a class on or something. But this time it was pretty much empty. So I'm gonna overlay a couple of clips while I'm talking. So yeah, that is my first tip. And now it is time to crack on with the rest of the video. Next piece of advice is do not drink your calories. Liquid calories literally do nothing for hunger, so just try stay clear of things like fruit juices, sugary drinks, even like high calorie coffees and beverages and stuff like that, and just stick to water or diet drinks. Also, I've just fallen in love with this like little camera man bag. Fits like cameras, lenses, my wallet, even sunglasses in there. Man bags are the way forward, say what you want. Cheers, thanks very much.
Which sunglasses should I wear? These or?
Them. Yeah. Alright, so we're on the way to a place called The Shack. It's meant to be really cool. It's like beside a lake. It's kind of like a cocktail bar. But basically the reason we're going there is we were with a group of friends last weekend. Sarah left some belongings with them. So we're going to pick that up, but it's actually grand because we wanted to go check this place out anyways. So super excited to actually see it because like we saw it on Instagram and stuff, and it looks really cool. So we're going to go there, maybe get lunch, take some photos. And something that like was brought up to me a while ago, right? And they were like, do you like living your life through the lens? Like, you know, you've probably seen those videos on social media, and it's like how we should spend less time on our phones and all that. And, you know, I do agree with that. You know, we spend too much time on social media, but personally, I think like I'm gonna look back at all these YouTube videos that like catalog my life, and it's like keeping a diary. It's like keeping a video diary. So, you know, I personally love living life through lens, because a picture or a video lasts a lifetime. So that's just my take on it. But yeah, no, I do agree, we spend a lot of time on our phones. Oh, I almost nearly fell asleep there and forgot the vlog, but this is today's situation. So we've got Sarah here, got a nice little bed. That is like the cool place, The Shack, where we just got lunch. Went for a smart option, and we both just got chicken skewers, and we stayed away from that peanut sauce. And then we also got a platter of fruit to share. I'm trying to get in like a few servings of fruit and veg every day while I'm out here. And then that is the setup. So we'll check in with you guys later on. This place is really cool. Man, those ducks are calling my name. I think that's a dragon one. It's like a Loch Ness monster of Portugal. Another tip about staying in shape when you're on holidays is cook your own food as much as you can. So, you know, eating out is also really expensive. I went down to the shops, I picked up some eggs and lean ham. It was like €2-3 at most. And then I made myself some scrambled eggs and ham, and this is giving me a good hit of protein, and I know what's in it. Another question I keep getting is, Rob, are you tracking macros while you're on holiday? The answer to that is no. Taking some time off that, like, you know, taking some downtime with training and my diet as well, which will be beneficial in the long run. I've talked about diet breaks and deloads recently enough. So anyways, I'm just basically sticking to the kind of guidelines that I mentioned earlier on in the video, and just kind of focusing on getting 3 square meals a day with a decent bit of protein in them. And it's like kind of like my maintenance calories are like around 3,000 calories. So it's like, imagine if I have breakfast, lunch and dinner and I have 1,000 calories at each meal, which I probably won't, because like 1,000 calories is like a pretty damn large meal. So even if I did do that, you know, I still would only be going up to around maintenance. So a lot of people go on holidays and they like, you know, they get a bit more relaxed on their diet or something, and they like gain some water weight or something and they freak out. So in a week, like in a period of a week, it is actually hard to do like a serious amount of damage, you know, provided you're being somewhat sensible. And like I said, it can even benefit you in the long run by taking a little bit of downtime. So that's basically what I'm doing with my diet and my training while I'm over here. Now, Sarah is just in getting ready, because, you know, chicks take longer to get ready than guys, but we're going on a night out tonight. We are meeting some friends from Dublin, and so yeah, it's like tomorrow is our last full day, so I'm looking forward to that. That's the plan for the rest of the evening. So I'll check in with you guys before we head out. One thing I just do not get sick of is this little kind of like outdoor garden balcony area. Like especially when the sun's setting, it is so nice, and I've been using the barbecue as well. Check it out though. So peaceful. Also, how clean does my Instagram look ever since I got that Olympus camera? I'm just going on a little afternoon stroll. I'm going to get an ice cream while Sarah's getting ready for a night out. And by the way, the place that we're staying in is called Dunas Doradas. And I would love to, like, this type of place that I'd like to like purchase a place here and retire in. Like, it is so peaceful and so nice. Also, another thing was there's a few comments on last video, people saw where I was staying and they're like, oh Rob, you know, that's a, you know, pricey enough location. How can you afford for 2 people to go there, you know, for a week on holiday, spending money and all that? And you got to keep in mind, guys, right, despite what some people may think, I'm not very materialistic at all. I'm not a big spender, and I save a lot of money. Like, I get my clothing for free from like Alphalete and other companies, like my protein supplements and food for free from my protein, get my meat for free from Kerrigan's. You know, a lot of things like that save me money. Then, like, I rarely go out, spend loads and drink. I don't smoke, I don't gamble, you know, so it's a lot of stuff like that. It's not that, oh, I'm making so much money, I'm this big baller. It's just that I'm actually quite sensible with my money, and I don't actually spend too much. Like, I got my Audi and I got my apartment, and they're kind of like my 2 most splash possessions, if you even think about it. So if you're just smart with your money, then you know, from time to time you can splash out on nice things. And that's another point I want to make. I think you should spend your money on experiences rather than material goods. Do some traveling, like go on holidays, you know, experience the world. So it's all just about being smart with your money. And yes, that's how I afford things like this. I'm gonna get an ice cream, and I already know I'm gonna get a Solero because they're like 60-70 calories. Easily fit that into your diet. That's another thing, you can eat your ice cream and stay lean too, you know. It's all about balance. Here we are. Ended up going for the Twister. 76 calories. So yeah, to wrap up that talk, basically, don't spend your money on dumb shit. That's Rob's financial advice for today. Alright, so it's time to hit the road. I thought I'd give you a quick look at what I am going to be wearing tonight. Starting off, it's going to be an Alphalete scoop neck, just plain white, kind of long at the bottom. Really ripped jeans from H&M, and then loafers from Zara. Super simple, super casual, super comfy, super good fit as well. And then we got Sarah in a nice little white number, high heels, and gives a little 360. what can I say? I'm a lucky guy. Anyways, right, we're gonna go enjoy our night, wrapping things up here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the Portugal vlogs. Keep it real, I'm out here, good night.